Hi everyone, and welcome to another video of the All Sports Podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Sumit Kadar.
I'm another one of your co-hosts, Liam McDonald.
And I'm the other co-host, a bit dumbfounded at the moment, Lachlan Turner. The social links will be in the description down below, so be sure to check those out. I want to ask you guys, and before we actually get started, I didn't realize that this is a fucking video. Like, isn't it a podcast episode? You know, just to clarify, it's a podcast
I
episode.
mean, technically, he's not wrong because
I've been out all day. I'm tired.
Technically, to be fair, he's not wrong. Hey, shut up! Technically, he's not wrong because the last time I uploaded something onto Spotify was I don't know when. So technically, this comes out only in video form.
Exactly.
But it's a fucking podcast episode.
Yeah, but it is also technically a video as well.
But people view it as a video.
I don't give a fuck. To me, it's a podcast episode. So how about you fucking eat one?
Well, you introduce it every week then if you want it your way.
Huh?
You introduce it every week if you want it your way. Yeah, you don't like that, do you?
Exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, so wait. Apparently, you guys, your games got
Didn't
cancelled.
play because the other team forfeited.
Yeah,
so that's an automatic W, isn't it?
Yep.
That is, yeah.
6 points in the bank.
But
See,
I mean,
now,
look, apparently,
I think all their players went to Nari Warren. That's why.
The rumor on the street is though that the captain may have had to pull out because he was sick. Can you confirm this?
I would have soldiered on. Get over yourself. It's not that bad.
No, I don't know.
See, mate, we have two captains, by the way. They're co-captains, so if one's sick, the other can
Let's
cover
be
for
honest,
them.
the captain that actually does anything would have been playing.
And the
Yeah,
captain that doesn't.
True. If anything, we'd probably
You'd be
get
better
the
off
captain
without
that just
him,
is
probably.
chill and doesn't. No, actually, no. I don't trust Pratt's decision making as much.
Well, my guy.
I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, how'd you only had one game this weekend, so how'd it go?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Did you win or lose?
Well, we lost.
Okay.
Done. Summary done.
But so I was supposed to get to games an hour before, but because
you're lazy.
Well, because the game was right around the corner from home,
and you're lazy.
No, I'm not lazy. I want to make something very clear. They tell me to get there an hour early. I'm usually there by about 11:15, so 15 minutes early. So how about you fucking eat one? Anyway, I decided to rock up at about 11:45 because I mean, essentially, it was a home game for me because I live right around the corner, and I only drove because I was going somewhere that I was staying at a mate's place that night, and I just wasn't going to go back home to get my stuff. But no, it was a pretty ordinary. I mean, look, when I say the result does sound ordinary, but when you take into consideration that we had a lot of players out with stuff, like, you know, a lot of players had stuff going on. They were sick.
Jeez, everyone's sick nowadays. Our captain, your players.
We won the toss.
Seems to be going around.
We won the toss, elected to bat first, and got bowled out for 93. And then Caulfield, who are like one of the better teams, in the comp, chased down pretty comfortably, and the game was done by about 3:45. So it was it was a bit,
disappointing.
Bit disappointing, but I mean, it's kind of hard considering that a lot of the players were sick. So
it's disappointing, but understandable. So
no excuses.
But hopefully they're all right next year because we play play a team who's also, you know, pretty strong, a very strong batting team in Brighton. So, and we play them along the beach at their ground. So, again, that's essentially a home game for me. That's like about a 10-minute drive or just up the road. I literally just have to
go and get there too late then.
I literally, all I have to do is just follow the main road, cross over the Nepean, and I'm pretty much there.
Just don't get lost.
Yeah. You never know. The simplest of places can be the trickiest to get to. So
the only thing I may struggle with is a park. So that might be an issue, but we'll come. That'll I'll worry about that next week. But yeah, no, obviously no women's game today, which is why we're recording at a way earlier time than usual.
Sun's out.
Sun's out. I mean, you wouldn't know that because I got my blinds closed.
It's kind of cloudy.
Like he's in an angelic form with the amount of.
But yeah,
I'm in heaven. That's heaven there.
Well, obviously, the other day, what were you going to go with first?
I guess Meg Lanning retired.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go with the other day. I don't think. Did it take you by surprise to hear that?
All the headlines I've seen are shock retirement.
Yeah, quite literally. It came out of nowhere as well.
Look,
Well, actually, it doesn't really, because when was it? There was very recently that she took time off.
Yeah, exactly right. So it doesn't really surprise me, but also it kind of did because obviously, now she's back playing. I thought, maybe, just maybe, but no. Obviously, she'll probably go down as like probably the greatest Australian women cricketer.
Yeah, I mean,
or the greatest women's captain in Australian cricket, or one of the greatest. I think it'll be toe to toe with her and Perry.
Her career was like pretty good as well.
Well, I mean, when you think about it,
she hasn't played many tests, but ODIs and T20s.
Yeah, that's because they don't play many tests though. Like the only tests they play are the Ashes.
Yeah,
but as a leader, when you think of everything that she's won while captained Australia, all the ODI and T20 World Cups, the Commonwealth Games as well. So, yeah, like you won't be, you can't take that away from her. I mean, what she'd have more trophies than what some of the some of the greatest skippers in men's cricket have. So
that's true. I mean, true. And
she'll probably go down as one of the best leaders in cricket, like in the history of cricket. Like, her record speaks for itself.
That's fair to say.
So, but at least she's back playing. With Victoria and stuff. So she's helping. Some of these younger players. That are coming through. Develop and whatnot. So, but yeah, but congrats on a great career to Meg Lanning. I mean, it's been really, really good, and maybe her premier club was or still is Box Hill. So, I mean, who knows?
She might come back. Yeah.
Look, one can only hope. Okay, so we'll stay on the topic of of cricket, but we'll do our draft that we have, which I'll get someone to
actually before we do our draft, I have a question to you two. It's about the Cricket World Cup.
Oh, fuck you!
Now, as you know, the semi-finalists are locked in: India, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. Now, obviously, Australia plays South Africa in one of the semis, while India plays New Zealand. I gotta say, being an Indian, I'm terrified of that semi-final match coming up. It's probably the only game in this World Cup I'm terrified about. How are you guys feeling coming up against South Africa, who's been in pretty good form up until now?
Mitch Marsh, Max
off the bat, confident.
I'll be completely honest. If we're going to go by just repeated history stuff, I'd be pretty confident because South Africa, I mean, really, all the countries beside Australia have really a history of choking in big moments.
Yeah, great. We've lost now. He's put the Moz on us.
No, I'm saying if we're going by history.
To be honest, the history, okay, that plays a factor as well, that you could say that could give the Australian players some solace, but then in turn, I could also say that it puts pressure on them that they could like be under pressure of repeating history rather than like if they break the cycle, then it's like, it all comes crumbling down.
I think in this situation, look, out of all the 4 teams, the team that has the most pressure on them right now is India. They have the most.
I'll agree with you on that one.
What, they went through the entire group stage undefeated, correct?
Yeah.
They went through the entire thing undefeated. You win the semi-final and you lose the final. If that doesn't make big headlines around all the cricketing nations, I'd be fucking shocked.
If they don't win it at a home one anyway, there's going to be headlines.
Yeah.
But it would have to be probably one of the biggest choking.
Hold on.
As it's other than the 99 World Cup when South Africa apparently had it sewn up like that. The game against Australia where Herschel Gibbs dropped that catch and they really effectively had it sewn up.
The thing is, you can't really call it a choke unless you.
It is a choke. It is a choke when you have dominated all your group games and say they dominate the semi-final. You dominate the semi-final and then you lose the final. That is the biggest choke. Well,
it's not. I don't agree with that because what if it's Australia, India? Australia make 400 on the board, India make 399 all out. Would you call that a choke?
Yes, because you lose by one every other game. You've dominated every other game, and then you lose the final. The one game that matters. It doesn't matter what you do previously. If you cannot show up when it matters, you can't win when it matters. It is a choking fucking game. You dominate. You dominate the whole season just to lose the final. All sorts of things happen in finals. The pressure gets up. It is a choke.
I'll tell you what. Then Australia's been choking in every single bilateral series against India. I'm gonna say that then if you're gonna make that argument.
But the thing is, hang on, no. See, the difference between that and what we're talking about is that Australia never dominated. When they've lost the series, they didn't dominate at any point throughout the series.
Really?
Yes, they had good sessions.
What about the last time India came to Australia? 36 all out. How about that series?
We did roll them in Adelaide.
Yeah, you rolled us in Adelaide. You were ahead.
Then played shit for the rest of the tour.
Exactly.
The fact that it was 2-1.
I'm going to call that a choke.
Hang on,
I'm going to call that a choke.
One fucking game doesn't decide a fucking 4-game series, dickhead. All right, winning 8 games in a row and then losing the one that matters, which is the 9th game. That and dominate those 8 games. Like we're not talking about just winning. Completely fucking dominating 8 straight games. 8 straight games. Just to lose the one that matters the most. That is a choke. Winning game 1 of a 4-game test series and then losing the rest, that is not a choke job.
Okay, but in terms of cricket, right? Cricket can be a really cruel game where for 9, so you play 10 games, right? And for 9 of them you are on, everything is going perfectly, and then there's one game where nothing works.
It's a choke job. Yeah. You've choked under pressure.
It's not a choke.
It is a fucking choke. All right. The guys that have been making runs, throughout the whole tournament, duck 10 runs, 20 runs. They choked under pressure.
Okay. Well, then when Australia loses the World Cup, I'm going to come back to you and be like, you're choked.
What? Wait, so you're telling me that Australia have dominated this World Cup? That wouldn't necessarily be if Australia made it to the final. That would surprise me by the most a lot because their bowling has been shot. They don't deserve to be in there. I'll be the first one to say they
take that back.
Australia's bowling has not been good. That'll lose them if they somehow make it, their bowling will be the reason why they lose.
No, we have Glenn Maxwell and Mitch Marsh. We'll be right.
Which, by the way, in the draft.
Oh, really? It wasn't those two, okay? It was fucking Marco Jansen and fucking... Who else did you pick? I don't even remember the bums you had at the bottom of your order. That's how terrible they are.
Zampa? I mean...
Yeah, he's not... I wasn't having to go at him. I was having to go at the fucking all-rounders bowling.
Oh, Marsh and Stokes and...
Marsh doesn't bowl. Stokes doesn't bowl.
But from when we were doing that, we were picking it based on what they did previously. Like you did with Rabada, even though he was having a shit series.
Oh, fuck off. I went for big name factor, I will admit that. But I went with one big name that was actually Angelo Matthews. I'm not sure he's done a whole lot. But, yeah, Stokes. What has Stokes done this World Cup then? Bright guy?
What the fuck has Rabada done as well? I could ask you the same thing. What's Rabada done?
Yeah, no, we've already acknowledged that Rabada's done fuck all. Has Stokes done anything?
He hasn't done anything.
Exactly.
Okay, what's Head done the last few games other than, he's dominated
by...
by...
you leave Trav Head alone.
I'm just saying that. But going back to what we were saying before, it makes complete... I know I'm jumping on my high horse here, but I think I am genuinely right.
That's not a choke, though. That's just losing in the final. A choke is like with that final the Melbourne Stars could not lose, and then they lost. A choke is that Afghanistan game where Maxwell scores 200.
Afghanistan had that, and choke.
That's a choke.
But if you dominate 9 games, and then, you're cruising along in the final, and then something flips like that, and you lose. That's a choke.
Actually, yeah, it kind of is, because my next example is going to be the 3-1 lead that Golden State choked.
There you go. I'm sorry, but I have made my point very fucking clear, and I think it makes a ton of sense. Well, in saying that, I just want to... I want the opinion. What say? Your team's in shambles, and like after you hyped up your team throughout the off season, and you're in a fucking ball of fucking shit. You're 2-7 in a 17 game season. You're 2-7, and you're staring at the barrel of a top 5 pick, top 10 pick, right? And at one of the most important positions, right, you need to upgrade. And, you've got that.
Just given a massive amount of money to the guy you already have in that position.
Who's just done his ACL. Yeah. What would you do so would you, even though it'd piss off a lot of people, would you lose games on purpose to make sure you get one of the 2 top players at that position in that draft? Or would you try salvage something out?
I'm just going to put it out there that if that team was capable of actually trying to win games, they would have won more than 2 games. They don't need to try to lose. They just need to just keep going business as they've been doing it. They don't need to try shit. It's not like Melbourne. They don't need to play people out of position to bet pumped by 200. They just need to fucking play.
Just step on the field and go, fuck it. We'll just let them walk past us. But, okay, well, my view is I'd like to see them win some games. I'd rather see them try and win another 2-3 games, and then try either trade. Yeah, like I look. Actually, I'll retract what I said. I actually think they're better off for the general manager and the head coach. I think they're better off losing and then drafting their guy, because Jones, they didn't draft Jones. They didn't draft Jones.
Who says ownership's going to give them the time to?
Let's hope they do this time. Now, obviously, there's two very, very good quarterbacks up for grabs early in the draft. That being Caleb Williams out of USC or the North Carolina guy with the big arm in Drake May. Now, in terms of who I'd like, honestly, I don't mind as long as it's not fucking Daniel Jones. As long as we get rid of him, I don't care.
You don't care who replaces him?
I don't care who replaces him.
Get Fitzmagic out of retirement.
Oh, no, I'd prefer it to be a long-term guy.
You're saying Fitzmagic couldn't play another 20 years?
No. Look, if I had to pick somebody, I'd probably want to pick I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know I said tank for Williams weeks ago, but I'm
tank for the other guy.
I'm really liking Drake May. Now, the only scary thing is that he came out of North Carolina, and I'm pretty sure that's the same school that Mitch Trubisky went to. And Mitch Trubisky, well,
he had such a storied career with the Bears.
He going at pick 2. I don't know. I mean, look, a lot of me really wants Williams, but there is just that small part of me that's like, why not May? Why not Drake? Mate, he'll take the big play. He'll throw deep. He'll
Does Danny Dimes throw deep?
He can. He just doesn't.
Huh.
So
Danny Dimes out. Anyone else
for the rest of the season? For the rest of the season. Danny's ACL.
Well, and half the next one too, if it's an ACL.
And they can get rid of his contract. But yeah, the point being is that, if you're in that situation, would you keep losing games or would you see what you can salvage out?
If you can't make finals or playoffs, then there's no point.
So tank.
Well, you can't say you're tanking because then,
okay,
oh my God, yeah.
Put in enough effort to look like you're being competitive.
I'm not sure they have to this point. So.
No, because the offense is complete
dog shit.
And you are being so nice when you call it dog shit. I'm just trying to think of something that's really bad, but not like too dark. What's another thing? Well, probably dog shit's probably the best way to put it.
The Giants suck. They should tank for a quarterback.
Well, it is actually. You know what? I've got something. It's worse than the color of the South, the Yarra River.
That is a disgusting color.
Yeah, it is. It is fucking fair. The other game I watched, I didn't fucking score anything. So
yikes.
That was game 1. So.
Oh yeah, we were so hyped going into the season. Oh yeah, the Giants could win the Super Bowl this year.
I didn't fucking say that.
No, but the Giants are on for a run in the postseason. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I think it's time that we hand
it over to Sumit and let him introduce his thing.
Yes.
So, we started a new thing. I think was it a couple of.
This will be the third iteration.
It'll be the third, yeah. So,
yep.
This is our all sports podcast, fantasy draft. The what are we going to call it? The topic for this week was we each had to select our own all-time Australian test playing 11.
So without further ado, Liam, let's get the wheel up.
Let's get it.
Oh, performance pressure.
Oh, here we.
What am I doing? Share screen. That one.
I'm getting me water.
I have to add me back in. Well, I haven't touched it since last time.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you
Ah,
haven't.
shit, I'm yellow. That's orange. We'll be right. All right, let's get this dumpster fire on the road.
Let's go.
Oh, piss off.
Sumit. All right. So Sumit goes first.
Yep. Who goes second?
Damn it! Damn it!
What do I get? You know what? I prefer to go last anyway.
I don't want to go second. I want to go third so I can pick 2 in a row. Oh,
All right.
That's cooked.
All right. So the order of the draft is Sumit, Liam, and myself. So I think Sumit, who are you going to select? With the
we all know
pick?
he's fucking taking.
You both know what I'm taking. I'm taking
But
the
for the people that are fucking going to watch and listen, who are you taking?
I'm taking
Where are you putting him? The Don.
First up, the Don.
What batting position? You have to pick.
Putting him number 1.
You're opening with the Don?
Lucky I'm opening with the Don. That's how much confidence I have in him.
You've wasted him. That is a
bold
waste.
Strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays out for him.
All right, Liam, who are you picking?
At number 8, Shane Warne.
All right, I like. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Now I'm picking. So with my number 11, I'm going to go with Glenn McGrath.
Solid.
And I'm already going to say this. This bloke is going to be my captain. I'm already making that call right now. I don't even know what batting position he would bat at normally. But at I'll go number 7 in my captain. I'm going to go Richie Beno.
Richie Beno. Not bad.
So I believe he was like a bowling all-rounder, but who was close to hitting a test century. So actually, in that case, then he's going at number 8.
Not bad. Well, my number 3 is going to be Alan Border, Captain Grumpy himself.
Yep. Like that.
Okay. Oh wait, I get 2 picks, don't I?
Yep.
Ooh. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna pick number 3. I'm gonna pick Ricky Ponting. And
how the fuck did he last this long?
And he will be my captain as well.
Yep.
Shit, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna reach for this time. I'm gonna pick number 2, my second opener. I'm gonna have as Justin Langer.
Okay.
I like that.
Well, as one of my openers, I'm going to go with Matthew Hayden.
Yep. All right, so I get 2 picks. The fact that this guy's lasted this long is ridiculous. He's my wicket keeper. And I believe he come in at number. I'm going to put him at number 7, unless I want to decide to change a few things up. Adam Gilchrist.
Fair enough.
Now I obviously need to pick some top order batsmen. So at number. Number 4, I'm going to have Ian Chappell.
Okay.
It's so tough because
you're going to have so many captains in this team.
So
yeah, I know.
So many leaders. Let's get that out there. Leaders. Oh, and you know what? We also get to pick a vice captain as well. let everyone know who your vice captain is as well. Oh fuck!
Oh,
I'm gonna make the biggest mistake.
What does it mean now?
Sorry?
It is you. You get one pick and then I get two.
Okay. My number 10. I can't believe. Well, once again, I can't believe this guy's still on the board. Dennis Lilly.
Oh, nah, good call, good call, good call. I like that.
All right. So for this guy, I actually don't know where he batted in the order. So I'm actually not
You tell me who it is, I'll tell you where to put him.
Well, I'll have Glenn McGrath.
I picked Glenn McGrath.
Oh, I'm sorry. My thing, my internet gave out then. Sorry about that.
Glenn McGrath was his first pick.
Glenn McGrath was my first pick.
Yeah, no, my internet's been dicey for a while, so I don't know. All right, then in that case, have either of you picked Brett Lee?
No one's picked Brett Lee.
No one's picked him yet.
Yeah, I'll pick Brett Lee.
I was hoping he'd last so I could pick him. Fuck.
Wait, where did he bat down the order? Was he 10 or 11?
He was like
Brett Lee
8 or 9. He was
8 or 9.
Actually bat.
Oh, he's a pretty handy bat then. I'll chuck him in a 8 then.
Liam, it's your turn. Oh wait, no. Sorry, no. Yep, no. I stand corrected. My bad.
Ooh. Oh, right. Yes, this guy, right. Number 4, I'll have Steve Smith.
Yep.
At 7 in my lineup is going to be my keeper, Ian Healy.
Yep. No doubt about that. Oh, and
with 2.
Yeah. So number 3. I assume he could come in at number 3 at times. Michael Clark.
I'm pretty sure he preferred batting at 4 over 3.
He's coming in
it's your 11. You can tell him wherever you want.
Yeah,
he's not the captain. He doesn't get to choose where he bats.
Yeah, I know. And then at number 10, I'm going to go with an oldie, but he was a very quick bowler, Jeff Thompson.
Oh,
damn it! Oh, you broke up my.
Nice.
Dude, my bowling has already. I can't fucking believe that.
My number 9 is going to be Mitchell Johnson.
Yep. We've all got at least one intimidating fucking quick.
I've got Dennis Lilly. Hold on. I've got 2.
Wait, who was your first one?
Dennis Lilly?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, no, you've got 2.
My bowling attack right now is Shane Warne, Mitchell Johnson, and Dennis Lilly.
My bowling attack is Brett Lee.
My bowling attack, I've got Richie, I've got Benno, I've got Thompson, and I've got McGrath so far. I can't complain with that at the moment. All right, someone it's your go.
Let's see. I need some bowlers.
You're looking at bowlers' names right now.
I am looking at bowlers' names right now. I've got 4 bats, so I should be fine.
Oh my fucking Christ! Oh my God, I've got the perfect number 5. If you guys don't fuck.
Wait, I think I've heard this name. Have you guys picked Richie Bernard yet or no?
Lockie already took Richie.
Lockie already took him. Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, I don't know any other spinners. I'm just gonna pick the Gary as my number 11.
Yes. I was gonna say you don't know any spinners. There's literally
I don't know any other.
There's one right there.
And at number 7, should I put him at number 6 or 7? I don't know. I'll put Brad Haddon at number 7.
That's a fair one. Yeah, I like that.
At number 5, I'm going to go with Michael Hussey.
Oh, big one. I like that. Now, my 2.
Nice.
They're the brothers. Number 1's Mark Waugh.
Oh, he's taken the wars.
Number 5 is Steve Waugh.
He's taken the war.
Now, one of them is the all-rounder. I know that. Steve Waugh, that's it. He can bowl.
Mark Waugh can bowl as well.
Well, I'm gonna go with Steve Waugh because yeah. So I can't believe those two just fucking fell into my lap like that this late. Oh my fucking Christ. So I need a number 2, 6, and a number 9. That's gonna be fun.
My other opener. Ooh, this is tough. I'm tempted to go Joe Burns here, not gonna lie.
Fuck off. No, you pick him. Next time
I
fucking see
you know what? Pick him.
Pick him. Shove it so far up your ass if you do
Pick
that.
him. Pick him.
Well, my actual pick is gonna be Mark Taylor.
Ooh. Okay.
Very nice. I like that.
Okay.
Stiff shit if I didn't. So
I don't give a shit if you like it or not. This is my team.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I will put at number 6. I'm gonna have Shane Watson. Yeah, I know. I'm taking a risk on that one. I'm kidding. I needed an all-rounder, so I was like, here's the first one that popped in my head. I need a bowler. I need a bowler. Let's see.
I've got a bowler in mind.
Damn. Shit. Screw it. I'll just take Mitch Stark at number 9.
All right.
My number 11 is going to be Ryan Harris.
Wow, he can bat as well.
Yeah, I'm stacked, mate.
All right, so to finish off my bowling attack, I've actually gone with a bit of a character, but he was a very good cricketer as well. I'm going to go with Merv Hughes.
That moustache is worth being picked alone, damn it.
And my other opener is going to be Michael Slater.
Slats. I was torn between Slats and.
So now I just need a number 6. Liam, it's your go again.
I'm trying to decide who I want to pick. This is tough now. This is actually tough.
It really is.
I'm gonna go probably a bit out of position, but I'm gonna go Dean Jones at 4.
Fucking Jesus Christ, yeah.
Is it my turn?
Okay, hold on. Sorry, how many people does everyone need to pick?
I need to pick one more.
So Sumit needs 2, because I need one more as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sumit has his 2?
Yeah, cool. I was just making sure the whole thing, everything worked.
Yeah. So, wait. Have both the mics been taken? Clark and Hussey?
Yep, they're both gone.
Yeah, I've taken Clark and Liam took Hussey.
And Border's been taken as well. What about Doug Walters?
No, Doug Walters is not.
No one's taken him. That's a.
Tell you what, I'll have him as my number 5.
Yep.
And as my number 10. Oh, good God. I've got 1 spinner and 3 paces. Oof. Let's see. Let's go Craig McDermott.
Good call.
Oh, I need to pick a number 6. I don't know who to pick.
I've got a number 6 if you don't.
Holy crap. Is this guy? He's already played that many tests. That's nuts. Well, no, I can't pick him. Well, I could pick him.
Make up your mind.
Yeah, I know, TikTok and all that crap. You know what? There's definitely some recency bias. Oh, actually. Do I? Fuck it. I'm going to go Damian Martin at 6.
Ooh.
I like that. I like that. Now, my number 6, he is definitely batting a lot further down the order than I thought, but fuck it. I'm going to go with Greg Chappell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you went with Ian. You got both Chappells as well.
He has. Oh, god damn it.
So I've got 2 sets of brothers, and I didn't even... Because I
should have gone with the Marshes then.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I think to recap, we'll go through everybody's team, but then we'll rate them as well. So, Sumit, you go through your 11.
Well, my 11, my openers are Don Bradman and Justin Langer. Number 3, I have Ricky Ponting as my captain. Number 4, Steve Smith. Number 5, Doug Walters. 6, Shane Watson. 7, Brad Haddin, keeper. 8, Brett Lee. 9, Stark. 10, Craig McDermott. And 11, Nathan Lyon.
I think for me, I'm going to have to give it a... actually, no, you go first, Liam.
Okay, so I've got Matthew Hayden and Mark Taylor as my openers. Alan Border, captain at 3. Dean Jones at 4. Mike Hussey at 5. Damian Martin 6. Ian Healy, my keeper at 7. Shane Warne, my vice captain at 8. Johnson 9. Lilly 10. Harris 11.
And so my team, my openers are Mark Waugh and Michael Slater. At number 3, I've got Michael Clark. Number 4, I've got Ian Chappell. At number 5, I've got Steve Waugh, who's my vice captain. Number 6, I've got Greg Chappell. Number 7, I've got Adam Gilchrist, who's my wiki. At number 8, who's my captain, is Richie Beno. Number 9 is Merv Hughes. Number 10 is Jeff Thompson. And number 11 is Glenn McGrath.
Well, that is a very long tail. When you think about, like, you've got, like, 3 number 11s.
Pretty much.
Who are the 3 number 11s? Merv Hughes?
His team is like
Thompson
my
was the number
World Cup
11.
team.
Okay, two then. Thompson and fucking McGrath were both number 11s.
I'm picking them on their fucking bowling, not their batting. Test cricket, it doesn't really matter. One day cricket, picking 3 number 11s does matter because that's ordinary. But I think at Test cricket, you can get away with it. Plus, I think, Glenn McGrath's got a Test 50, so who the fuck cares? He can bat a bit.
Do you remember who he got it against?
Doesn't fucking matter who he got it against.
Who did he get it against?
I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to fact check before I...
Against New Zealand.
Oh, was it?
Didn't do it against.
It was against.
Oh, it was against New Zealand. Never mind. I thought
you're thinking the West Indies or something like that, weren't you?
No, I was thinking Gillespie because Gillespie scored 200 against like Zimbabwe or something.
Oh, no, all right. So, I'll give Summers' team a rate, and then I'll give it.
Hold on, wait. What was Summers' team again? Reading out 2 other teams.
Bradman, Langer, Ponting, Smith, Doug Walters, Shane Watson, Haddin, Lee, Stark, Craig McDermott, and Lyon.
I mean, that batting lineup is nuts.
I know. I like that batting lineup.
That being said, the wickets. I'm not entirely sold on the bowling lineup.
Lee, Stark, McDermott, and Lyon with Shane Watson.
Two of those guys, well, three of those guys are broken down. McDermott broke down a bit. Lee broke down a bit, and Watson.
Shane Watson spent his entire career broken down.
But if we're going by their records, I'm not more so concerned about that. I'm just concerned that you've literally got probably the best number three. You've got like the best. You've got the best batsman who would. I'm pretty sure he was a number 3 coming in as an opener. Like that to me is very dangerous, and that fucking just makes it go skyrocket down for me. It's a 7 for me. I just think that's a bit of a waste.
You know what?
And Shane Watson, I think again that 6 is a bit too low for him. I think, but considering that he likes to,
he's an all-rounder. You can't bat him any higher just because he opened for a bit.
No, and came in at number 3. I only recall him either opening or coming in at number 3. I don't really recall him.
He started his career batting at like 7.
Yeah, and
I don't recall that far, but no, I'm sorry. I'm giving it a 7. And
so legit, the only to boost your score with Lockie, just put Watson in an opening and bump everyone else in the order down one.
Bump everyone else down, yeah.
But plus also the players, like 2 of your fast bowlers are broken, like they broke down a lot throughout their career.
Okay, say objectively they were like good full health. All right,
good
all
full
of our
health.
teams,
Well, then,
good full health.
I'm going.
How would you rate?
Good full health. It does make a difference, yes. But
I'm going 8.5 purely because of Shane Watson. It would be a 9 if it wasn't for Shane Watson.
Oh,
if you had literally any other all-rounder.
Okay, I see how it is.
All right,
I should have picked Mitchell Marsh then.
8.5's not bad.
8.5 is good.
Right out your team.
Oh, here we go. My team. It's Matthew Hayden and Mark Taylor. Alan Border at 3. Dean Jones at 4. Mike Hussey 5. Damien Martin 6. Ian Healy at 7. Shane Warne at 8. Mitchell Johnson 9. Dennis Lilly 10. And Ryan Harris 11.
That bowling lineup is your two of your main paces are like they're intimidating, and then you got Harris backing them up. And plus you've got Shane Warne, so you've literally got one of the best spinners in the world.
That is probably that is the best bowling lineup. I reckon,
to me, that's worth 1.5 team. I really can't fault that team. Obviously the fact, look, you probably could have picked Jones as an opener, but you already had your 2 openers.
I already had 2 openers.
Yeah, exactly.
There's really not much else I'd change with that team. Obviously, there's a few players in my team that I'd swap it with, obviously. I can't fault that. 9.5.
I'll have to agree with Loggy. Yeah.
9.5.
9.5 from me.
This is going to be the best draft I ever do. This is the highest score you lot are ever going to give me.
I don't know. Next week we'll tell with mine that I've got planned.
All right, Lockie.
You want to hear my team again before you give it a rating?
Oh, I don't remember it, so.
My openers, Mark Waugh and Michael Slater. Michael Clark coming in at number 3. Ian Chappell, 4. 5 is Steve Waugh, my vice captain. Number 6 is Greg Chappell. Number 7 is Adam Gilchrist, my wicket keeper. Number 8 and my captain is Richie Beno. 9 is Merv Hughes. 10 is Jeff Thompson. And 11 is Glenn McGrath.
Both Wars and both Chappells is very hard to go past.
Plus, you got probably the best line and length bowler, McGrath, and probably the keeper that really, the guy that pretty much changed how keeping work.
The most explosive wicketkeeper in history. And he was actually very good behind the stumps as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
the only thing I have, right, is Clark at first drop.
Yeah, look, I probably could have put Ian Chappell there, but obviously I made
didn't have Ian Chappell at that point.
Sorry?
You didn't have Ian Chappell at that point?
I didn't have Ian Chappell at that point. I didn't think of him until it was late. So but I mean I'm obviously more than happy to swap him around. But at the moment, like if I was to hand in my team, that would be it. Obviously I could send out fucking Chappell earlier. But I feel like this is a better middle order than I did for the ODI.
I mean, one downside to your team is if Richie Beno's playing, how's Richie Beno going to commentate?
Yeah, no, look, that is ordinary. But I mean, we're picking him as a player, and he was a winner as a captain. I don't think he lost too many. I think you can count on one hand how many games he lost as captain. So I feel like I picked this is probably going to be my best cricket side that I ever pick. I mean, that's just my opinion, but you guys could.
Hey, so what, you give him a score first?
You know what? I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's a good. I like that team. That team's very nice.
Despite
you dropping me 3 points just for having Donald Bradman at, opening, I'll give you a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
You lose a point for Clark at 3.
Yeah. So I'll be 9 out of 10 as well.
And Richie Beno in your team instead of commentating.
Okay, you can't look. You want to look up his fucking record as a player?
You want to look up his record as a commentator?
Yeah, or look up his record as a commentator. But I'm picking him based on the fact that he was such a good captain. Like, who had Ponting as their captain? No one had Ponting. Okay. I was going to say, if whoever had Ponting as their captain, that probably would have lost points because he lost so many matches as captain.
I've got Alan Border. Alan Border had a couple of rough series.
That was early on during the whole shaky period of Australian cricket.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, I think we all picked very it was so hard to just pick it, narrow it down to like 33 players.
Could you imagine if we all went and did a 12th man as well?
I know, that's even scary. So,
not gonna lie, going into it, I thought that I would end up with Peter Siddle at some point.
Going into it, I was like, if I could get Gilchrist McGrath and Steve Waugh, I'd be happy. But then I ended up with fucking Richie Beno on top of that with the other fucking Waugh brother, and I ended up with both Chappell brothers. Well, 2 of the 3. I mean, we don't really know much about Trevor.
I mean, I'm just happy I got Captain Grumpy and Shane Warne.
I know that the second that you got picked 2, you were disappointed, but you were like, you know what? I know who I'm taking pick 2.
I'm not going to get flamed for taking Shane Warne pick 1 now.
No, you wouldn't have. But I mean,
I came into this thing panicking because I didn't know who to pick before the 1990s other than Don Bradman.
But
can you end up with Doug Walters?
Doug Walters,
I do have
very good batsman.
Yeah. But the thing is, I had to look them up to actually remember who we had, who I can pick.
But other than that, I think I think that might have to conclude today's episode, don't you think? After that,
sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Well, in that case, everybody, we thank you for listening, and we thank you to everybody who was able to, who's been getting on board. We've actually got a lot of people looking at our videos, which is a lot more than a lot more than what we've had previously.
It's a lot easier for people to watch stuff when we actually put stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
which we are doing more consistently now.
But we do thank everybody. So we hope that continues. But yeah, so I mean, it goes without saying. I hope everybody has a great week, and until then, see you next time.
Absolutely. See you guys.
Turtles.